Now, in theory, these bubbles will not cross Steeles to go to the north part of the street. They'll stay here on the south. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Hey, get back on the south side. Oh! David Menzies for Rebel News here in Toronto. Well, folks, before I get to today's story, if you can, please go to lettersreport.com. That's lettersreport.com. And if you're able to, make a donation so we can continue to bring you the other side of the story. And what a story it is today. Talk about TGIF. Ontario is going into stage 2 of its great economic reopening. That means malls are reopening, as well as barbershops and nail salons and restaurants. But wait a minute, folks. Check the fine print, because if you happen to live in certain areas of Ontario, such as the city of Toronto, well, to paraphrase the soup Nazi from Seinfeld, no stage 2 for you. Yes, the city of Toronto, as well as Peel Region and Windsor, Essex County, remain locked down in stage 1. But why is that? Why can I not go for a haircut and get my nails done and have a restaurant meal in the city of Toronto, but I can do so in York Region? Oh, and by the way, for those of you not familiar with Southern Ontario, I'm going to show you just what the geographic situation is between those two jurisdictions, City of Toronto and York Region. I've had a hearty lunch and I've done some stretching, and I'm about to hike all the way from City of Toronto to the City of Vaughan in York Region. Whew, I know, it's kind of like climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, but wish me luck. Here I go, folks. Whew. Wow, what an odyssey. That was what, 40? Oh, not 40 miles, not 40 kilometers, 40 paces. Yeah, that's right, folks. York Region begins on the north side of Steeles, where the City of Toronto ends, which is the south side of Steeles. That's right, 40 paces across Steeles Avenue brings you from the City of Toronto to York Region. And just by crossing Steeles, you can go to, well, there's Shark Sports Pub. They're open for business. I see people on the patio having a beer. But if you're on the south side of Steeles, too bad, sucker. No patio for you, no haircut for you, no nail salon for you, no mall for you. Yeah, it's like Steeles Avenue, call it what you will, the demilitarized zone between North and South Korea, the Romulan neutral zone. But the fact remains that this side of Steeles Avenue is open for business. That side is still in the dark ages of stage 1. Does that make sense to anyone? Does the Wuhan virus, I don't know, abide by the decrees of Premier Ford? I mean, the virus isn't going to be a scofflaw and dare to cross Steeles Avenue from the City of Toronto here to Vaughan in York Region. Oh no, this is one smart virus we're talking about. So folks, I'm here at Shark's Sports Pub. They're fortunately located on the north side of Steeles, aka York Region, aka the City of Vaughan. And I spoke to a bunch of guys on the patio. They're relaxing with a beer or two. They were a little too shy to come on camera, but what was interesting is that they mentioned to me that they all live on the south side of Steeles, so they have to literally leave their place of residence if they're going to have a beer on a patio today. And, you know, it's just a shame. As much as I'm happy for the people that run Sharks, I'm looking at a strip mall across the street. And for the most part, some of those businesses, such as the barbershop, such as the salon, they are still forbidden from opening. Again, I'm just scratching my head to make sense of it all. Well, folks, I was hoping to get some wings to go. It's just after 5, so the takeout service should be open, but the restaurant is locked down. I guess they couldn't make a go of it just by selling takeout cuisine for a 5-hour period, and perhaps they've decided to throw in the towel. I hope it's just temporarily so. I hope when this side of Steele's is declared stage 2 appropriate, the Wingporium will indeed be back in business. You know, folks, as I ponder this whole issue of the north side of Steele's being open for business and the south side of Steele's being in stage 1 lockdown, I know at first blush it does seem crazy, but you know, Premier Doug Ford, he's getting all his advice from top scientists and top doctors. So maybe the Premier does know better than us, even though the Ontario economy is ranked 10 out of 10 provinces in terms of being at the bottom in terms of economic openness. But like I said, if it's all about the health and all about the science, maybe they're right. Maybe the Wuhan virus will not cross Steeles Avenue into York Region, therefore affecting the good people of such cities as Vaughan and Markham. And I thought, why not put that to the test? I've got a little bubble kit, and I'm going to blow some bubbles. Now, in theory, these bubbles will not cross Steeles to go to the north part of the street. They'll stay here on the south. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Hey, get back on the south side. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, I guess so much for that theory, eh, folks? But maybe the Wuhan virus is more respectful of the laws of the province of Ontario. And hey, like Doug Ford says, day after day at those pressers, we're all in this together. Really? Really, Doug? For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. If you do indeed appreciate us bringing you the other side of the story, please go to letusreport.com, make a donation so we can continue to bring you the kind of journalism you've grown accustomed to.